Roblox is a pretty popular place right now, and for a game that's older than Team Fortress 2, I'd say it's doing pretty well. But it's just not the same as it used to be. Back in March 2012, I made my first and only Roblox account. Little did I and many other people know that we were entering the golden age of Roblox. I would proceed to have some of the most fun of my childhood years playing those old Roblox games. And one day, as I was romanticizing my melancholic solitude, I remembered these old Roblox games, and immediately I was determined to dig up those nostalgic titles. Now, I wanted to find my top 5 most nostalgic games for me, and I also wanted to compare them to some newer counterparts, if there are any. My first stop on this nostalgic journey was Build to Survive the Zombies. Releasing in 2012, this game focused on building bases to survive hordes of different zombies from killing you. Being one of the first games I ever played when I joined Roblox, this game means a lot to me. The first thing I found when researching for this video was this game's soundtrack. Or more, the one song it played when the zombies attacked. And listening to it again brings a tear to my eye. Goddamn beautiful. Reminds me of a simpler time. Now, how has the actual game held up over the years? Well, joining the game, it's evident that nothing has really changed except for one thing. The building mechanic to build to survive the zombies no longer works. You can't build to survive the zombies. Thankfully, a modern version was released in which you can build once again. Ah, good times. Overall, one of the best, yet simplest games on this list. Now, most people's first ever first-person shooter experience is usually something like Doom. However, my first FPS experience was Paintball Testing, an old FPS on Roblox that released in April of 2012. I loved this game. I would spend hours of my time playing it. It was the only shooter game at the time that my parents allowed me to play because it didn't have any blood or real guns or anything, just funny ragdolls. And, just like Built to Survive the Zombies, it's also broken, unfortunately.
We now return to your regularly scheduled program.
When loading into a game, the map just doesn't load anymore? Truly a huge loss for the Partly Cloudy community. They made a sequel to it, but no one plays it, and it's just kinda shit. The modern counterpart to this game, not gonna lie, this one is pretty fun as well. Holy shit, is that Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast! I spent a few hours duking it out on this game, but in the end, I'm grateful for this game, as it got me into shooter games, and I wouldn't have found my love for games like TF2 and TF2 without it. Now, what's your opinion on Murder? I personally loved Murder when I was playing The Mad Murderer on Roblox. Released in April 2014, it was essentially Among Us before Among Us. One person is the murderer, and they have to try and kill everyone without the sheriff finding out who they are. Because if they did, they would be shot. That's if the sheriff had good aim. I enjoyed wasting my time here as a kid. Now, the original Mad Murderer isn't even playable anymore because the creator privated it, which sucks. But now people play a game called Murder Mystery 2, which is the exact same thing. To my surprise as well, Murder Mystery 2 is older than The Mad Murderer, but still very populated today. Not a game I ever really played much though. Have you ever been to jail? Well, now you can if you want to by playing Prison Life on Roblox. Also being released in 2014, it was the precursor to Jailbreak, of which both I played a shit ton of. You got to choose to be a prisoner or a guard, and then live that prison life. Except all guards were fucking assholes because they wouldn't stop killing everyone for no goddamn reason. But if you picked prisoner and managed to escape, you were rewarded with being a criminal and now had access to the rest of the world. It wasn't that exciting. And looking at it now, I'm surprised Prison Life still has this many players. It's still pretty active. And, of course, the one to come after is quite a bit more popular. Jailbreak, to be fair, has a lot more content to explore, being related to a GTA ripoff in Roblox. It's still fun, though. Now this last one was a little ambitious for a Roblox title. An MMORPG named Arcane Adventures that captivated young me. I thought it was quite cool. I don't remember much about this game, but I do remember spending hours grinding to get good levels and whatnot. Looking back on it now, it's a shame because once again it's a broken game that doesn't work. Now, I do want to talk about a new incarnate of the game, which is Swordburst 2, another MMORPG that was really fun to play. I would spend hours farming bosses just so I could get enough coins to try and trade cool swords with people and get constantly scammed.
What are you doing?
Very good times.
No!
But legitimately, Swordburst 2 is a very good game, and after a while, you kind of forget that you're playing a Roblox game. Same with Arcane Adventures, but it doesn't really work anymore. I encourage people to give Swordburst 2 a try though, because I was surprised with how well it's held up. And that's it. Those are my top 5. Now, I'm not doing any more, not because I don't know there's any more. I'm quite aware that there are hundreds of other games that I have probably played on Roblox back in the early days. But I picked my top 5 most nostalgic to me. So if you want to see more, let me know in the comments. I do read all your comments. Yes, even the 300 plus comments on that video. While you're typing that comment, you might as well subscribe to my channel and perhaps even like the video as well. I will love you forever if you do so. Anyways, remember to stay sunny, because you're watching Partly Cloudy.